as a book's vicious female supporting role, in order to take intimate photos of the second male lead and the female lead. I sought help from a mysterious man, but he ended up pinning me down on the bed and did unspeakable things to me, all while taking photos. Wait, why was it with me? A private jet landed on the tarmac at the city airport. The Ashdown Group's staff stood in neat rows to welcome their guest. At the front, business manager Lucienne Beaumont fidgeted nervously. The guest was none other than the elusive Isidore, known as Mr. Kingswell, an infamous yet brilliant protégé of Mr. Ravenscroft, the powerful southern tycoon. As the cabin door opened and a polished black shoe stepped out, Lucienne's curiosity piqued. What did Isidore really look like? For Eloise, her fate was already written. She knew she was a villainess in a corporate drama novel, her sole purpose to be a thorn in the protagonist's side. Her end was inevitable, exposed for her schemes, exiled from her family, and banished abroad. Strangely, she found that outcome acceptable. At least she'd get a payout to fund her dream of travelling the world. To that end, she diligently stuck to the script, playing the troublemaker, advancing the protagonist's relationship, yet never causing real harm. This time, however, was different. Her task was to send the female lead, Lucienne, to Mr. Kingswell's bed and successfully take intimate photos of them together. Tonight, the welcome banquet for Isidore was taking place at the top floor venue. According to the original plot, Eloise would hire someone to carry a drunken Lucienne into Mr. Kingswell's bed and hire another to take photos. But without any hired help, she had to improvise. Now, dressed in a yellow evening gown and with a rope tied around her waist, Eloise precariously stood outside the hotel's 36th floor window. The wind howled, making her legs tremble and her grip falter. She wasn't cosplaying for fun. This angle was the only way to capture Isidore's room, where Lucienne lay quietly on the bed. Yet Isidore remained absent. "Where is he?" she muttered for the 183rd time. Suddenly, a clear male voice broke the tension. "Hey, what are you doing out there?" Startled, Eloise dropped her phone. Before she could react, her legs gave out and she slipped from the ledge. From the rooftop, a tall man in a white jacket watched her swing helplessly from the rope. He clicked his tongue and extinguished the cigarette between his fingers. Eloise woke up to a splash of hot water, finding herself lying in a bathtub, with a tall man holding a showerhead pointed at her. She was about to scream, but his striking features left her momentarily stunned. Awake. The man raised an eyebrow. Eloise blinked, unable to recall how she got there. The man seemed eager to fill in the blanks. "I was smoking on the rooftop and saw you swinging outside the window with a rope." Eloise's face burned with embarrassment. "I was cleaning the windows," she lied, trying to maintain composure. The man glanced at her expensive evening gown and replied with a simple, "Oh." Determined to salvage her dignity, Eloise added, "I just enjoy dressing well, even when I'm working." Standing up to look for her phone, she remembered it had plummeted to the ground. "What time is it?" she asked. The man's eyes briefly lingered on her wet, clinging clothes that accentuated her curves before he replied, 2 a.m. "That's too late. I need to get home." Eloise rushed out, only to be hit by a freezing draft, forcing her to turn back. "Do you have spare clothes I could borrow?" she asked, shivering. The man handed her a loose black outfit. After ensuring he turned around, Eloise changed, unaware of the mirror's angle revealing everything to the man, his gaze darkening as he watched. Fully dressed, she thanked him and headed for the elevator, only to realize it required a keycard. "You didn't know?" the man asked, amused. Feigning confidence, she declared, "Of course I knew. I just felt like using the stairs for some exercise. We're on the 36th floor," he reminded her. "Perfect for a workout," she retorted, forcing a grin as she opened the dimly lit stairwell. Facing the dark, eerie staircase, she turned back, smiling nervously. "Care to join me?" The man shrugged, closing his door behind him. Why not? Together, they stepped into the shadowy stairwell, an odd way to spend the night.